Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I'm working in Tayasui sketches today. This is a slightly different approach than what I normally do. In fact, it's very different. You're not going to see anything very cool or classy as a way of a drawing. You're going to see these 4 scribbles. They are thumbnail sketches where I was trying to work out an idea that I wanted for a painting from a really flat, boring photograph, but I felt there was something in there that I could pull out and come up with some ideas for. So let's get right into it and see how I created these 4 thumbnails. So what I want to do today, I've got this picture. I'll put that on the screen now for you to see. And basically, there's no tones in there at all. It's all very flat and all very green. And I fancy doing it as a painting, but I really need to think about how I am going to go about this and where I'm going to put my tones, dark tones and light tones and so on. So I thought I'd do a couple of thumbnail sketches in Tayasui before I start, just to give me an idea of where I'm going to go. So if I just sort of shrink the paper down a little bit, and I'm going to draw, oh, that might be a little bit thick, that line. Let's just thin it down a bit. What I'm going to do 4 shapes, and I'm going to do 4 quick thumbnails. I'm going to do 4 quick thumbnails of the same scene, but laid out slightly different, so I can think about composition and not only composition, but where all the lights and darks are going and so forth. I'm just going to make this box a bit bigger. Let's kind of keep them all the same size if I can, or roughly the same size. There we go. Now if I touch that, I can zoom in a bit. There we go. I can zoom in, and I can choose from here my grayscales. So let's go straight in with the black. And I'm thinking, first of all, we'll do these are really, really quick sketches. They're only going to take a couple of minutes a piece. I don't want to spend too much time on them. So I'm thinking that we could have a dark bush there, coming down to some lights maybe, and some mid-tones in the background. Like that. Some mid-tones in the foreground. So I've just got this one band like that. I suppose I could make it a bit more tree-like. Is that more tree-like? I don't know. I don't think so. So that's one, maybe. Let's sort of move on to a second one where I could have, let's go for some darks in the background. Mid-tones. Very similar. Maybe Not quite as dark. As the darkest tones. Something like that would work. Already I'm thinking the first one I'm not too keen on. The second one might be alright. The third one and the fourth one, let's see what we go with these. So this, can you see how really rough these sketches are? I'm thinking, you know what, let's just do away with that sky and let's not have a sky at all. So I'm going to sort of differentiate with tone here. Maybe bring some dark tones in down here as well. So the shadows underneath these bushes. Should I have a diagonal thing going off so it's going sort of like that? And that doesn't show up very well, does it? It's just sort of like that, maybe. I don't know. Some lighter tones in there, perhaps. Notice I'm changing the position of things as well. So I'm sort of sorting out the composition, and then the water. Perhaps as a mid-tone. So for the fourth one, I could go for a big sky and let's go with a lighter mid-tone. We could go with some sort of dramatic clouds maybe. Gradually getting lighter as I come forward. Actually, no, let's make that the dark tone. Take that right out of the picture perhaps. I hope you can tell that this is a line of bushes. I'm quite liking this one. Now, before I liked number 3, but now I'm thinking, no, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. So that's the water that I'm sort of putting in there. And then maybe a similar colour, similar tone in the foreground as the sky. few darks there, and then my highlights would be the flowers. So there we have 4 really rough thumbnails. Take me, what, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to produce those, but they give me so much help in deciding which one I'm going to paint. So the next video I do will be a painting of one of these, so hopefully you'll see which one I finally decide to use and how it comes out. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, a big thumbs up as always is much appreciated, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I've got lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them with you. And don't forget to check out my new channel all about traditional painting. I'll put a link in the description below. There's only a couple of paintings on there at the minute because it's only just started, but I think you might find it interesting. So I'll see you soon. Bye.